Hey, what's up guys, the Jordan here, back again with another Shadowverse deck and gameplay video. In today's video, I want to go back to Dragoncraft because Dragon is a very powerful class at the moment for World Uprooted. But I really like to play the Evolved Dragon with Zeus as your finisher, but one of the more powerful, more popular decks in the competitive format right now is actually Natura Dragon. So Natura Dragon came back after, of course, the nerf to Ship's Bane. So Voldane, of course, is your main win condition. You get your Shadow Corrosion active, and then you could just kill your opponent at the end of your turn. But the deck got really insane with the inclusion of Natur Al'machinus. Basically, you play him. You could play him a lot sooner than a lot of other Machina classes as well because of your ramp. So you ramp into Natur Al'machinus, you just fuse your hand, and then you get a bunch of cheap Natura cards. Things like Lightning Velociraptor become 0, for example. Put Great Trees into your hand, very powerful. Very easy to ramp up your Shadow Corrosion quickly now because of Natura Al'machinus. You also have options into cards like Steelstorm Dragonute becomes 0, and then when you evolve him, he evolves an Air Machina follower. So a good combo is evolving the Dragonute, and then you can also evolve your Natura Al'machinus for free. Some other cool things is like getting your Draconic Core for 0, so you play your core, and then when you play like Voldane and you evolve the Voldane, you get 2 play points back, so you can play Shadow Corrosion. So it's just like these kind of cool combos you could do with that Natura Al'machinus allows you to do. So you get to cheat out a lot of play points, and basically you could go through your trees very quickly. You basically go through your deck very quickly. I often see Natura Dragons pretty much deck out because they're drawing a bunch of cards off their Natura Al'machinus, and then they're also drawing a bunch of cards because of their trees. So yeah, very fast deck, very powerful, pretty consistent now as well because you have like quite a bit of ramp options. As you can see, there's 10 cards in this deck that actually ramps you up. Some other cool things you could possibly do is play Wildfire Tyrannosaur for 6 with a bunch of trees in your hand. Is like good finishers that your opponent can't really play around sometimes. But yeah, this deck, very powerful. This particular list was... It actually just won a JCG tournament, I believe. And then also just like top 8s in the SVO, and basically good performances in the SVO was including Natura Dragon as well. So if you guys are looking for a very competitive Dragon deck, both to just climb on ladder with in general or to play in tournaments, I would definitely recommend checking out Natura Dragon. Yeah, but for the most part, it's pretty similar in how it played in the past, except now it's a lot more fast. Some turns could get pretty crazy because of the Al'machinus. But yeah, so if you enjoyed the deck, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already for more Shadowverse content throughout the week, Fridays, Sundays, guaranteed Shadowverse videos. And yeah, comment down below which is your preferred Dragon deck. Do you prefer playing Natura Dragon or Evolved Dragon? Like I said, I prefer Evolved Dragon. But yeah, that's just me. Enjoy the games, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Against Portalcraft, they could get a really good start on us, especially if they get Fashion. It could be very hard to deal with. This hand looks pretty strong, though. I think I could keep this hand. It actually curves really nicely because turn 1 I Feral Aether, turn 2 I played a tree, and then turn 3 I played the Whirlwind, and then that's going to ramp me up, which is just kind of nice to have. Double Voldane in my hand. It's not bad actually having 2 Voldanes. I can evolve both of them. And then one of the Shadow Corrosions to get a free kill, which is nice. Triple Voldane, okay. We don't need this many Voldanes. No. Don't kill the Romia here because... Well, actually, I can't evo this turn. Never mind. This hand's quite nice. What I like, the thing is, I could consider playing these Velociraptors and get 2 trees, which I could fuse into the Natur Al'machinus, or I can hold them for later just to have more trees for my win con. He's pushing a lot of damage. I could go Voldane, I could also go Rowan Raptor here. I'm training 1 into here. I can ramp again, this will put me up to 7. And then I could play Al'machinus on the following turn if I want. I don't think I need these double Voldanes, so I could probably just put them into the deck. And the Whirlwind Raptor is kind of inefficient this turn. But turn 6, what am I doing? It might actually just be the Raptor here. And I think I'll just play one of these, just so I don't fall too far behind on board. It's kind of a hard turn, because I just can't see Valdane being good this turn. Because it just makes my next turn very awkward. Next turn I could go Valdane plus Draconic Core, which might be better than the Al'machinus at this point. I think this is better because then I can also play the Velociraptor. Or I can also play the Shadow Corrosion. Whenever I play the Corrosion, the Velociraptor is doing 2 damage. I think I'd rather play the Velociraptor actually. We took a lot of damage, but Portal, they could burst me down, I guess, because they have like the storms from the artifacts, and they can also have like another Rainier. Do I want to go for it, Al'machinus this turn? I don't have to. I could just play another Valdane, I think. I think the Valdane's a bit better. I can get some trees gone, and then the Shadow Corrosion active. Natura Al'machinus doesn't really do much for me here. I don't think I need a third Valdane for sure. Do I want to play double Shadow Corrosion or the hoverboard? You can also Wildfire Tyrannosaur. I might not even have to play the Al'machinus this turn, this game. So I did 5 damage. So actually Genesis Dragon could be my finisher. I could just drop Genesis Dragon if he doesn't have a ward here, and then I could just hit him for 7, and then my Shadow Corrosion just kills him. Paradigm Shift. Okay, so he's actually going to heal here. This makes sense. If he's healing now, I could consider going for the Al'machinus just so I could combo more. Goes up to 16, so 9 plus 5 is 14. We're off by 2. How many cards can I put into my deck? What? Can I fuse? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards, which is pretty good. I want to discard a Natura card. I think we discard the Valdane. I don't really think I will be playing more Valdanes this game. Kind of clunky. Okay. Oh, we don't have enough. But we're back up to 18, so we're pretty safe, and then just want to push some more damage. Yeah, next turn we could get to 7. Unless he heals again. Like, we have so much pressure on him now that, like, he can't really go for the artifacts to kill me. Okay. Like, he has some paradigm I think he still has like 1 or 2 paradigm shifts in his hand. still pretty rough for him. Like, if he can't kill these two, I could just trade these two in and then Genesis Dragon. Yeah, for another drain. That makes sense. So he goes up to 13. We're doing 6 damage already, so we need 7 damage. Oh, we need 10 damage. Can we actually clear this board, though? Now clearing this board is kind of hard. These are like one of those turns where you have to just go. Yeah, okay, that worked out. We drew into a chair, which helped us clear the second one. And then our Shadow Corrosion killed his other drain. So we got to deal with all of his threats, we healed up, and we got like one air tree in to push. The thing is, like, I could have fused less cards, but I wasn't sure if that was good because I could just draw into more natural cards anyways. But like we fused in a lot of tree generators, which kind of lost us a lot of damage. I mean, I guess we're kind of getting low on cards. How much damage were we getting? Maybe I should have just went for trees, honestly. We're doing 7 damage off trees. Yeah, the more that I think about it, like, we're so healthy, I think we could have just ignored the board, just play a bunch of trees that turn, and then kill them off trees. Because this is the most amount of damage he could do. He could do 6, 8, 10, 15. But now I don't have any more trees. So, like, I'm thinking here what we do is just pass. We could play this, though. I'm pretty sure this is correct. To just pass. And not let him be able to clear up his board space. Because now this will do 8 damage. So he has to, like... I should have done this on the previous turn. But it's fine. There's nothing Portal could do from hand that could increase his damage. I guess he could have Shion. But Shion, actually, he can't play the Accelerate cost because he has 10 play points now. So unless he has some spells where he could get under 8 play points, which I guess he could possibly do, then he could Shion, and that would give him lethal, maybe? That would actually give him lethal, right? I guess I didn't consider that too much, but looks like he couldn't do it. Okay, Blightcraft. Okay, we got Dragon Oracle, which is nice. Since we have Dragon Oracle, I think I want to throw back these cards. Cherub. There's not too many Machina cards in this deck, actually, so getting the Cherub to get the Machina proc is hard sometimes. This sounds like alright. Maybe we could ramp into Shipsbane to play Shipsbane before the Alchemist. Oh, it's going to be Natura Blood, so this makes this matchup a lot better for us, I think. Just because Natura Blood's a bit slower. It could be like the burn variant. So they just burn us a bunch of times, but I think we could manage. Okay, we draw the Valdane, but we don't have anything to do on 5, and I'm going to be able to evolve next turn, so I'm going to save my Valdane till next turn. Just heal up here. Off the Shipsbane, I might want to discard one of these trees so I can get some extra health back. Yeah, we're probably playing Shipsbane next turn. I don't know if we're playing Alchemist the following turn. We might want more setup for it, to be honest. I'm going to hold this tree for now, just in case I want to discard it off the Shipsbane, because I'm not sure. We could also just discard the Traveler's Respite, I guess. It's the same thing, I guess, except this is going to cost me 2 play points in the future. But this is also going to be 2 extra health in the future. Kind of a weak turn for him. I probably should have just discarded this Valdane. Like, this deck has a lot of different options, so it is pretty hard to play at times. But yeah, Neria can't do anything here. The reason why I kept this Valdane is potentially because I might want to play this one and then use double Shadow Corrosion if I need to. Azazel. Whoa. Now that's interesting because now my Shadow Corrosion, I don't even... The Shadow Corrosion could just kill him. Like, he has his passive, so he can only take 3 damage at a time, which is fine, honestly. I could just play 3 trees and call it a day. I definitely want Shadow Corrosion and then maybe just set it up. Do I want to ramp here? I guess I might as well ramp. I could Dragon Oracle to 10, which would actually let me evolve Shipsbane for free next turn. We're just going to do that. I think we could take it slow this turn. We're going to have Shipsbane available next turn if we need to. And Cradle here. And the Shipsbane gets over it. It could be a Natura Al'machinus turn. But Shipsbane plus Lightning is also just strong here. Card I don't need is probably Valdane. Kind of expensive and clunky now. Yeah. Since he played Azazel, I think... And the Wildfire Tyrannosaur is actually interesting because it could get me to 6 damage I need. 3 damage with the Wildfire, and then just the 3 damage from my Shadow Corrosion. But he's going to heal up. Goes up to 7. How else can I get more damage? I guess Shipsbane. It's an extra 1 ping. Yeah, Azazel actually saving him quite a bit of life. He took that early damage and then like, if I only had like small amount of pings it wouldn't matter, but I could do a lot of ping damage. Yeah, I'm 1 off with Tyrannosaur. Stun the Dragonite. We don't need this. We don't need 2 Dragonites. Our hand like gets too full. Yeah, I guess I'll replay. Yeah, so I think the way we're actually, it's such a weird way to win, but it's either going for Tyrannosaur or just hard cast it. Which will do 3 damage, and then I could do an air 3. Or I wait till turn 10 where I could play a Wind Blast Dragon, which has Storm. But he might not even be able to deal with this board. Like, this 7/7 is just such a threat. Yeah. He couldn't heal either, so he was just dead to Shadow Corrosion.